Okay, Master of Disaster Time. Ich probiere es nochmal. Hallo, hallöle. Und wenn der Stream immer noch staubt, einfach nicht wundern. Ich teste gerade ein paar Einstellungen aus, weil das alles bei mir zerschossen ist. Und, äh, und es könnte immer noch zerschossen sein, weil ich kam nicht keine Version mehr runter. Aber ich habe die Einstellung jetzt umgeändert nochmal. Und wir schauen einfach mal, was daraus wird, würde ich behaupten. So, mein Chat möchte ich auch gerne wahrnehmen. Das wäre ganz fantastisch. Toll, gefühlt bräuchte ich jetzt 4 Monitore, aber was soll's. Ich hoffe, dass es nicht so bleiben wird. So dürfte ich jetzt damit leben können. Okay, Leute, es kann losgehen.
Is there a plan, or are we just winging it? Ba-doom-ching.
Depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels. Any idea where we can find the rebels?
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting, so no idea.
Great. Wait, nesting? Isn't that something only—
Stop! Let me stop you right there. And let's never speak of this again.
What's this? The Journeyman is closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on iRead Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten. On a cock. A rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good. Good. Good.
Well, this is as good a clue as any. To the cock and the rooster and kitten we go. This is crazy. I'm really here. And I remember it all. Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little different. But, you know, wow, these pipes are everywhere. I'm sure they weren't here the last time around. I guess the rooster's our next stop. Also, Ulvik the Ever-Thirsty. Does every name come with an adjective in this place? Zoe the Perennially Lost. Right, they look shady. What did they do? Steal a magic hammer or something?
I have to say I'll be relieved when they're finally done with all this construction work.
It's connected to the pipes. Looks steampunky, very retro future. Shiny Azadi machinery. I remember seeing these the last time I was here, but there seem to be a lot more now.
Well, I hope it's worth it. Whatever those pipes are for. A shame the magicals torched Old Town. But what did you expect? That is not an aphorism. No one ever says that.
It's written in an alien language.
I've no idea what that says. I guess the magical translation only works with voice.
I smell them. Do you not smell them?
I have to admit, I'm quite relieved there's less sorcery about these days.
Bisher dürfte das laufen, oder?
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book.
I must admit,
Pyres for celebrations or human sacrifices. One of the above. It looks like they're getting ready to celebrate Reap Moon's Eve.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless. So what have you been up to since I last saw you, Crow?
Like I said, after we parted ways, I woke up in Sadir. I have no memory of how I got there. I spent some time living wing to beak on the streets, disguised as a common cockatoo. That didn't go so well. I truly hate other birds, foul-brained tits. Eventually, I got help and found a ride back to Marcuria. Then I moved into the Journeyman, then I met you, then we went off on adventures together. But enough about me. What about you? What have you been up to?
Coma, mostly.
That sounds nice. Was it nice?
Wouldn't recommend it, no. I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head. Or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here. Or over there. Where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust? Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in.
Ich bin auch nicht zufrieden. Es werden schon wieder Frames ausgelassen.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey. Greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say. From where exactly? I'm a traveler myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
I wish I'd taken those improv classes now. I have no idea. I'm just going to wing it. Say something. Say anything. I wish I'd taken those improv classes now.
Out east, up
I have
north,
no-
down
I'm
south,
just-
back
say
west.
Something. Say anything.
Scheiße.
East. Way out east. Where the sun rises.
I've always wondered about that. I haven't traveled that far east myself. What does it look like when it rises, the sun?
It's enormous. You don't realize how big it is until you see it up close.
I'd like to see it for myself one day. Maybe I'll take the trip when I retire. What's this land of yours called?
China?
Never heard of it, but I'll make a note. So what'll it be today?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though by all appearances this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanor? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. You exude publicanism. Drinks. What do you order in an old-timey tavern? There appear to be festivities going on in the city. When in Rome, these clothes are warm and itchy, and I'm in dire need of refreshments. Do you have something cold and bubbly?
Cold? Bubbly? My ale's warm, flat, and bitter. You can have a cupful of that.
Sure. Yes. Why not?
Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. Ah,
Not
I like
at
it.
all. Yes.
It's all too rare these days. Well, from your attire and, well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighborhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells, and standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
I'm certain this place has some connection with the Resistance. I should keep him talking. Right, this establishment doesn't look... me. I mean, it's nice. You have a nice place, but I should probably just... Thank you.
Anytime, my dear.
Everyone should vote for Honor Ilaris.
He seems like a slimy little toad to me.
He says a lot of smart things. The road forward is self-ruled in cooperation with the Azadi. No point trying to work against them.
Das ist so ermüdend, dass der Stream immer
So,
stoppt jetzt.
most of a fresh face at the rooster, eh? This place needs a fresh face and some normalcy.
Yes. Can I help you with anything?
Too many
I
weirdos and
absolutely
warriors
adore
and
that
magicals.
coat. Where did you
hanging
get
about,
it?
if you ask me.
Is it one of Madame Vivienne's creations?
Have you?
People drinking in pub. It's not that crowded here. It's a nice place, but maybe it's too early in the day.
Match for childish
Blend in well with these folks. It's my kind of place. Rustic, low-key, cheap.
Everyone should vote for Honor Ilaris.
He seems like a slimy little...
Okay, excellent connection, sagt YouTube. Okay. Mal gucken, ob ich jetzt noch die gleiche... Was habe ich denn da wieder für komische Follower? Naja, egal. Okay, das ist derselbe Link. Na egal.
He says a lot of smart things. The road forward is self-ruled.
Festive. A very autumnal feel. I guess this reaping thing is a
Wax or
harvest
so?
festival of
Are
some
you
sort.
lost?
No, questions. Can I ask them? Do you mind?
Certainly not. I'll be happy to help.
Wo fange ich an?
I wonder why they're flying those kites above the city. The city has changed quite a bit since my last visit. Fewer non-humans and more pipework. It's been a while since I was here last. What's new?
Given your age, pardon me, I didn't mean to presume. Perhaps your last visit wasn't so long ago.
Oh, a year and a half, at least.
At least, well, there's no old town anymore. They burned the ghetto to the ground and shipped non-humans off to the islands. Also, the Azadi have built a network of metal tubes. It's everywhere. No one knows what it's for, but there it is. It's supposed to make things efficient. And they finished their tower. It's cordoned off until next week's grand ceremony, but it's an impressive structure. Tallest in all the Northlands, they say.
Didn't this used to be the...
A cock and puss. Someone's bright idea of a joke. Oh, we all get it. The cocky cockerel with a permanent frown on his face. Clever wordplay. Look at us, aren't we punny?
Yeah, wait. What?
I didn't approve. Too clever for its own good. But the painting of a tiny pussycat with a big smile riding on top of a proud capon, that idea I could get behind. It's sweet. It's sincere. It's family friendly. It's how I like my clientele to see me.
There's some sort of festival going on. The Reaping? The Azadi are still running the city?
Oh, they're not. The council runs the city. The emissary is... she's an advisor. Her advice is invaluable. Of great value to all of us.
Sounds like a good arrangement. And the soldiers everywhere?
For our protection and benefaction. They keep us safe from enemies outside and inside. From rebel terrorists and the like.
Where are all the magical races?
Oh, you don't know? Well, you are foreign. They've been, what's the word? Repatriated to their original homelands. Well, it's for their own good. Mercuria's a human city now. There's really no need for sorcery anymore. The magicals are better off in the south, I'm sure.
You don't sound convinced.
I am, sure.
There's some sort... I keep hearing about the Reaping. Reap Moon, Feast of Reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Mercuria.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Mercuria, but... I didn't read the literature before booking everything, and, well...
The Reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of reveling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
He mentioned... What's the grand ceremony about?
It's the official unveiling of the Tube Network. I reckon it's where they'll tell us all about how things will be efficient in the future. The ceremony's taking place next week, on the day of the Feast of Reaping. The emissary probably thought it'd contribute to the celebrations. Won't make much of a difference to us Mercurians, to be honest. We'll still eat too much, drink too much, and pass out in the gutters when the sun rises. I mean, it's tradition, and tradition must be honored.
I wonder... Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the drag kin. And they represent resistance to the Azadi, to the new laws, to the exile of magicals. If you're caught with a dragon, or even if you stand too close to someone flying a dragon, the guards will arrest you. You will be punished. Best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what those dragons are. Trouble.
What do you know about the Resistance? You know, rebels. Rebel movement. The magical insurgency? No?
We don't discuss terrorists here, madam.
Oh. Right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I was just curious.
Tell you what. There's someone you might want to talk to over in the smithy in City Green. It's on the far side, close to the gate into the bones. Go knock on the door. Tell them you're there to inquire about the library. But now I'm afraid I have some work to do. I've been neglecting my other customers for too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help.
I'm afraid I'm very busy. Try the smithy on City Green.
Hei, hei. Jovi. Auf geht's.
I got a lead on the Resistance. While I'm looking into that, there's something I want you to do. A mission.
Mission is my middle name. No, that's not true. It's Edward. No, also a lie. I just always wanted to be an Edward.
I need a bird's eye view of things.
Are you trying to get rid of me, Zoe?
Of course not, but I'll feel much safer if you're watching out for me up there while I'm following up on our lead down here.
I feel a swelling in my chest cavity that can only mean one thing.
Pride?
No, an imminent burp. But I will do this thing that you ask of me, and I will feign pride if you need me to.
Knock yourself out.
Geronimo! Except in reverse. A Minareg.
Geronimo. So, was will er hier?
I fit right in with the locals. I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
City Green. Ist es jetzt da oben gewesen? Eigentlich schon, oder?
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean, Now, I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing the Toon Network in action.
So when is this ceremony taking place?
Joi.
Hello, I'm here about the library. I know, it's a weird opener, but I was told that this is... Okay, we're going inside.
Kann es sein, dass mein Stream angeschnitten ist?
Knows
Scheiße. Oh nein, ey. Ich hasse es. Ich hasse alles momentan. Oh. Ich glaube, das werde ich alles nochmal machen. Aber nicht mehr heute. Ich bin fertig mit meinen Nerven. Das macht mich alles fertig. Okay, das war ja eh nur ein Testverlauf und das ist ja jetzt auch erstmal zwangsläufig nur auf YouTube gewesen. Eigentlich streame ich ja über Twitch. Aber da habe ich gerade auch irgendwelche Komplikationen mit OBS und Twitch und die Verbindung, die will einfach nicht. Seit heute. Ich bin gespannt, was dann demnächst dabei rauskommt und was dann Neues wieder dazukommt an Problemen und Komplikationen. Und ich erwarte nur das Schlimmste. Das ist das Beste, was ich machen kann. Und mal gucken. Uff, nun ja. Das werde ich jetzt nicht hochladen. Ich mache das nächste Mal einfach nochmal und das möglichst in ordentlich, egal wie der Stream wieder ruckelt. Und schauen wir einfach mal. Und ich erwarte nichts. Einen schönen Restsonntag noch und bye bye.